Yo, damn.
Yeah.
Nigga sound hella clear. Hello. What's the deal, everybody?
What up? What up, everybody? What up, everybody? What up, everybody? It is I, that one guy, J1s.
It's Lit KG in the place to be. Hello.
It's everybody's favorite weekly recap show, though. Who said that?
They said that
Podcast.
Stop playing with them.
Alright, man. You already know what it is, man. It's me, KG. We here.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the rest of the crew, man. They ain't here this week, man. But we gonna hold it down for y'all, man. KG, man. How's your weekend?
It's been solid, you know. Good news, you know what I'm saying? A lot of opportunities and just the jump of the year, you know what I'm saying? Nigga finna be out the way. I ain't gonna get into much details of what that entails, but you know, new experiences, you know what I'm saying? So this might be my last like physical appearance for a little bit, but you know what I'm saying?
So
We lit, man. We just finna go up. But yeah, that's how my week is going. Pretty smooth, can't call it. What about you, guy?
it's been slow. This has been one of those beginning of the year. I had a couple birthday parties I had to attend. You know, shout out to my peoples who had birthdays and stuff.
Happy belated.
Yeah. But you know, other than that, you know, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and all that kind of stuff. You know, just chilling. You know,
Yeah.
but you know, it's all good though, man. But okay, man. You know,
I ain't come with no New Year's resolution, new me, none of that extra shit. It's just basically, you know what I'm saying? How you doing?
they ain't nobody see you off camera. You off there, ain't nobody see you. But all right, man. Let's go ahead and get into the news, man. Per usual, around this bitch, man. Got a couple stories and stuff I wanted to go through.
Yeah.
I'm low key thinking about.
Thank you.
Yeah. But I got some couple news stories and whatnot. I think I'm gonna switch them around because I felt like I was bearing the lead. About my placement. Here we go. The first, the big news.
The decision to bring charges against President Trump was mine.
Building controversy.
The US operation that removed Nicolas Maduro from power was an extremely fast escalation. However, it took place after years of confrontation between Washington and Caracas. Maduro himself has been under US Treasury sanctions since at least 2017. And in 2025, he was charged on drug trafficking related charges in the Southern District of New York. Most of these allegations have to do with a case known as the Narcos Sobrinos. These are three members of Maduro's personal family, actually three nephews of his wife, Celia Flores, who have been detained and arrested by DEA agents while attempting to introduce drugs into Florida via Haiti several years ago. They were later pardoned and exchanged for US prisoners that were unjustly detained in Venezuela. The last few years, Maduro has always denied any allegation of being involved with drug trafficking, saying that this is just a plot from the US to remove him from power, and that instead Venezuela has been a bulwark against drug trafficking in the region. But of course, the White House has never bought that line, and in the last few weeks and months, we have seen an unprecedented build-up of military power in the Southern Caribbean, first to stem off drug traffickers coming via sea, via drug trafficking speedboats, and then moving after the Venezuelan president himself in a dramatic fashion in the early hours of Saturday.
Okay, so there you go.
It's never mind. I'll ask you later. No, I was about that, but I'll ask you later.
Well, for anybody who don't know, USA, we attacked Venezuela.
Yeah.
And captured their president and his wife and brought them back to New York to stand trial for drug trafficking.
All within 48 hours. Shorter than that, but I'm being generous.
Yeah, they was quick with it.
Quick. I heard there were some executions on their side. No fatalities on our side, of course. There's some other things that I've heard. I guess there were civilians that were harmed unnecessarily.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of mess with this.
There's a lot of shit going on that is not being covered. But I'm not the one that should be covering it because I really don't know too much as far as the facts. And I don't like to just say shit on my ass. So.
Yeah, and then, you know, us here, we ain't really here with the super specifics and all that.
Yeah, but it's a lot going on, and there's a lot to it. At first, I thought it was of aid of Venezuela, but you know, because that's what the picture was painted. But it may be something else. It may be deeper than that. Of course, there's clips that are rising of Trump previously covering the Venezuela issue, saying that they are paying for oil or whatever the case may be, but like paying a dictator or whatever the case may be, and then also saying like, oh, we could just take it over or whatever, but you know, in hindsight, you see that clip, and then you see what's going on later on. It's like, oh, the nigga just, I don't know, like, it's a lot of shit that he said he was gonna do that he like did. So it's like I'm not really surprised about how crazy or like whatever shit goes on. Like I'm not surprised at this. This nigga is gonna do what he said he gonna do. Y'all, the people who shocked, I'm shocked at you. You ain't paying attention. This nigga is crazy, bro. Like he kidnapped their president and his wife, bro, and had the nigga in a Nike Tech with a bottle of water. Like that is the most, like that has to be like the most gangsterish shit I have ever seen. And I'm not glorifying it when I say that, but I'm just saying like calling it what it is. Like that is like the most gangsterish shit ever. So, this nigga was in a gray Nike Tech.
Hey, so KG, see on the not wanting to glorify it and all that kind of stuff, but seeing how fast and quick they did this and how precise and how it was just over, it's just like.
But you know, the CIA was involved.
No, I know, but I'm just talking about how just period. I'm like, I know. Like last week we said Venezuela would not be a match for the United States, but I wasn't thinking like this was going to be a 2-hour operation. Without having to drop the big bomb or nothing. Like, goddamn, nigga, we got the leader already. Like, day one, like gone. Man, damn,
that's crazy.
Like, that's crazy. I was like watching like videos of the helicopters flying over their country and stuff when they were going towards the like where he was at. And like there was just like, you know, different people on the internet explaining like different tech that like that country has, right, and just describing the tech that they have. Okay, so missile launchers, right, you know, the ones like everybody's seen like them holding like the rocket on their arm. I seen the picture with the dude holding it, and then there's like 2 other dudes around them. What about it? So the fact that those were ineffective against the helicopters, right? Had some people like, okay, like it makes them believe that the United States now has the technology to jam those. It was like, so they can't, because those aren't just like you point it and it shoots. Those, you point it at the thing, it locks onto a target and then shoots. Yeah. So never like they like apparently because these motherfuckers wasn't even able to shoot rockets at these things like that. It was like because they did hit a helicopter, but the helicopter like it got hit, but it didn't go down. It just so like that staggered and kept flying. So that sounds pretty like interesting to me. That sounds like to me regular. You would bullets. Think on impact it would blow up, right? No, but that sounds like to me bullets. Like maybe they shot it with a 50 cal or something. Like okay, it took a little damage from bullets, but we can keep going.
You gotta remember the type of technology we
Yes,
don't know that we have. Like,
that's what I'm speaking on right now. It's like, yo, I think we got.
when
some
they
shit
said the CIA
like
was
that. I ain't even
involved,
thinking.
like when they said that the CIA was involved due to whatever politics that they set forth beforehand, which got the CIA involved, which gave them the ability to learn everything that they needed to know, where everybody was at, all of that.
Yeah,
they knew everything.
They said they dropped the CIA and team and like some military people there a couple of weeks ago, and they've been tracking them. That's why they know exactly where he was at.
That's what I'm saying. Once the CIA is involved, bro, give it up. I think give it. Just walk outside, nigga, and just fold your heads, cause them niggas not playing, bro.
Yeah, I'm shocked they didn't put a couple bullets in his ass. But
I mean, I'm guessing he went willingly. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
guessing
guess.
he knew what time it was. They probably
by that point,
I'm not for certain, but from what I'm hearing, there was fatalities upon capturing him. So I'm pretty sure
probably
he shot
the guards
the
and
guards
stuff.
or whatever. He seen the guards get popped up so swiftly. You know how they James Bond and this shit. So he like, you know what, babe, let's go.
we're done.
Y'all got a Nike Tech for me? Come on, I'm one of y'all now. USA.
All right, come on, let's get
Nah, that Nike Tech is crazy though. But yeah, we come on.
we're gonna get up out of the news period. Alright, so get up into this. This seems fun. Like some shit we gotta get into this year.
Star Trek.
Yep, there's a whole bunch of. See, this is like showing all the dates. Of all
The
this
dates of these new shows
and movies
Okay,
coming out this year.
or
but
just movies.
I think these
Oh no,
bunch
and
of
shows.
shows.
Season
bunch of
3,
shows.
Night Agent. Yeah, I'm not familiar with it. Where's From? Okay, that's what I'm from.
I know. I don't think I've seen it on here, but I'm waiting for that last season.
I'm waiting for that last season. I need answers, and that's one of the only TV series I haven't gotten any real answers from. Yeah, I'll be figuring these shows out quick. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I knew what was gonna happen in Power.
Right.
We gonna be out there. Shout out Power though. Power is lit. It's still. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to see this last episode. Episode 10. Lanterns. X-Men 97 season 2. Okay, summer. I'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah, man. So that's one of the ones.
My
you're looking
cartoon
forward
for cereal.
I'm just saying. But yeah, man, that's a whole bunch of shows and stuff. Like, I'm gonna make sure I tap into a lot of those, and then some of those that I haven't watched yet. You know, like Night Agent, like like you were saying that one. I ain't watched that one either, but I'll probably try to catch up on it before the next season of it come out. Like pretty much all these shows, I'm trying to catch up on them, and then maybe like we can start talking about these damn shows and stuff. You know, that was something we was supposed to be doing. So maybe
I'm
this
with
year.
I'm with it.
Start picking them up, picking them out.
Yeah, I'm with it, man. There's a lot of good things coming out this year. It's a lot of good stuff to talk about. They've been working on the season 4 for From. They've been announced that they've been working on it since last year. So this year I'm just like, nigga.
Yeah, so we'll see what's up.
Oh yeah, and what's another cool it's a cartoon, The Invincible. Invincible's coming out with their new season pretty soon. I'm really eager to see what they're gonna pick up from where they left off after the nigga just defeated Conquest. That was a crazy ass battle. So yeah, it's a lot of good things to get into this year for sure.
Oh yeah. That whole little Invincible War arc was pretty
incredible too. I think Conquest coming, that fight just kind of overshadowed it, but
yeah.
But yeah, that was a crazy. That's crazy. He did all that back to back. The way they put that together, it's like I don't blame him for just going full left field, because the nigga just defeated all these niggas that look like him, or majority of them. Then this nigga Conquest comes, you fucking Viltrumite, big ass beast nigga looking. Like, you feel me?
I can't wait to see all them fighting, that kind of stuff some more. Man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We're gonna keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving.
The whole show.
18. Well, listen, I'm doubling down, bro. Dochi, you're a horrible musician. You suck at music. That's why you fell off and you're coming at me, a streamer.
Dochi, he's hating. You want Grammys for a reason.
Man, it was a rigged Grammy. What the f? You can't name me 3 Doechii songs right now. Besides the one she sampled. 3.
Well, okay, so that was
that's
Aiden Ross.
stupid. Like, we ain't gonna get into that whole part, but I just wanted to show that beginning.
Okay, and then there's a lot more to that. So do you have that? Or
No.
We could just cover it.
Yeah, we
Okay.
just cover it.
All right. So you want to go first
Go
this
ahead,
time?
go ahead.
I got a lot. You sure?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So,
I'm just working
shit.
off
Where do I start? Okay. So first of all, this is a clip of Aiden initially dissing Doechii, which led to her making a response song. Well, it wasn't really just this. It was multiple different situations that led to her.
But I would say this is him responding to hearing that song.
No. His response to hearing that song is him making the song with 6ix9ine. His response, he made
that's
the
what
song.
else he did. He did that too.
Well, yeah, but
He did that too. But this is
after the song.
Yeah, this is when her newest song just came out, and then so he heard it, and then he's thinking that like a lot of people that she's talking about him in particular.
Yeah,
But
so
I don't really.
You want to go first,
think,
and then I'll go after you.
all right, yeah. So I don't really think that she's 100% going just after him. She's going after the him types, like the bloggers and stuff like that. The people out here in this.
She was
space.
very specific though, and if you heard the song, she said you dick suck all the rappers.
I could think of a couple of these motherfucking bloggers.
Yeah, but the only ones
Sam-
that concern her in this particular situation, after calling her a weird bitch and all this extra shit, the only one going as hard is Aiden.
Him. Yeah, that's why I believe.
That's why he felt hit. That's why he made the song.
Yeah,
She didn't
his
even have to
dog
say
power.
his name, but his response was instantly that because he knew, just like everybody else knew. You know what I'm saying? So
No, and I get everybody
But go ahead,
on that.
yeah,
I
go ahead.
get everybody on that, but I also think she didn't say his name on purpose because there's other people out there like him.
I don't think that's the reason. I think overall the message is to them. The message is to the field.
But it might
But there
be
was
to him.
also extra bars specifically
Yeah.
put there so people could get like a distinguished idea, like, oh yeah, Aiden, like, you know,
Yeah, you
all
fit
this shit
this.
you talking. Yeah,
It's like you fit this description, bro.
yeah, he
Like,
the one going this hard. He the forefront of this whole thing. But it was to the field, you know, people throwing shades about the whole, especially when she. I'm gonna just go fuck it. When she dived in and gave her response to the whole like industry puppet, industry like plant type shit.
Yeah.
She was really responding to Joe, the academics and stuff like that. That's why I mean like the whole thing was to the field. But there were
that's what I
specific
mean.
bars that were
Yeah.
to the field, and then there were bars for Aiden. You could tell by the aggression change also, like she did that on purpose. But shout out to Doechii, she's very talented.
Very talented.
I do agree with the sentiment that Glasses Malone came and gave, which was basically like, you know, he's standing up for her or whatever the case may be. Like, you coming for this black woman, you speaking so like disgustingly of her. She ain't even saying nothing to you, bro. Like, she ain't did nothing. She ain't ditched you nothing. Before you know what I'm saying, went to the measures of you went so far, so it's like, all right, let me just fling this little nigga out with a look in my art real quick. Boom. Then you take it even further. And I don't know. Honestly, I feel like at the end of the day, it is free speech. So I get kind of like what Wack was saying as far as like, just like, oh, like just ignore them or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, it gets to a point. You stand for what you stand for. And you get what I'm saying? You come on this, and then also Glasses Malone is a podcaster. He comes and have these conversations with his fan base all the time. So of course they're asking him about what the fuck Aiden talking about, because it's in the same space. Him being, you know, the public figure he is, not only, you know, as Glasses Malone the artist, but also Glasses Malone, you know, the gang member, you know what I'm saying, of his section. And not only that, just, you know, the staple in West Coast. You gotta kind of like, you gotta say something. And then, you know, Aiden, people feel, I seen Flacco mention, you know, shout out him, that he feels like as if Aiden put he's like playing puppet with like the people in the West Coast, pinning them against each other to like kind of evade the issue that he has, you know, with the reason why he's wrong in the first place, which calling Doechii all these kind of names. This woman, all are names for no reason.
Yeah.
So you know, like you know, AD getting into it with Problem on their pod, and then you know, Glasses kind of like exchanging, well, not really exchanging words with Wack, but like they're kind of like Glasses standing on what he's saying, and then Wack's kind of like saying like what he's saying, whatever the case may be. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I feel like Aiden, you wrong, bro. Just apologize. You ain't gotta apologize. Just stop. All right, we get it. You don't fuck with her.
Yeah,
all right, cool. You don't rap, so you know what I'm saying? What the fuck you gonna do? See her fighter, dumbass?
It's very clear. You don't like women. You don't like.
I mean, I don't know you, dude. But what I will say is, he has a distinguished thing against, like, the women that has to do. I'm gonna just say from what I seen, his whole thing with Megan Thee Stallion was because he was so cool with Tory before he went in, and then like the elephant in the room, you know. Okay, boom. But then Doechii is like, bro, you're mad at her because she's just an artist that is getting big from TDE, which is a brand and a label that has an artist that destroyed your best friend in a rap battle that is over and has been over for quite some time now. Niggas who enjoyed the battle the most are over it the most, if that makes sense to you. Like, it's done, bro. Let's move on. Whoever you think won at this point, it don't even matter. Nope. It's so much time going on, whatever, bro.
And I also think it is, she had a quote like last year sometime where it was something she said about men. It was just a quote she had about men. Like
she was on the show. She was on the show with somebody, and she was prompted questions, like as far as like they were showing each other, like they were playing a game or whatever, like trying to guess each other's like response or whatever, and she was like, "What is the thing makes you most uncomfortable or whatever?" Something like within those lines, and she said straight men, and then the other girl guessed men, and then they laughed or whatever the case may be. I mean, everybody got their views. I've never said I was the, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm not finna judge you because that's how you feel. Like,
I felt
she don't like straight men. Okay.
I felt a lot of heat come on her around that time. That's when all the people like started.
And then also she's buzzing.
Yeah, she was buzzing.
And she's a TDE artist. Like that. Also, that her being a TDE artist, buzzing and being in that light at the Grammys, like really like getting stamped by like all the. Like, so, mind you, people feel like it's overnight because they haven't really watched her career, which is, I'm included. I haven't seen her whole career from her whole rise
and all that stuff, how she got to where she was. But she
I highly doubt this is just out of the blue. I feel like it's just out of the blue to us because we weren't hip to her journey. But shout out to her because when it seems like it's overnight, you're doing something right.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Doechii, man. I feel like Aiden gonna be Aiden, bro. At the end of the day, he serves his audience. He does whatever it takes to be appeased to his audience, whatever the case may be. And a lot of his audience is Drake fans and Drake stans. So he panders to that a lot. Drake is also his friend, so he disses anybody that has to do with anything West Coast.
Here, let's stay on something.
But
we can move on. We're gonna move on, but it's something of the same vein to me.
Okay. Damn it, you need to fix your tweets, nigga. Talking about all the rappers is lame because they streaming and all that. Well, shut the fuck up with your fat Uber Eats, McDonald's eating ass, 50 Krabby Patties stuffing down your stomach, bitch. You lame, nigga. Ain't no fucking body lame, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Niggas can stream if they want to, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Fat.
Right, but that's Soulja Boy sticking up for the rappers in the streaming space and just rappers period, because academics is saying that like rappers are not like really popping no more right now because of streamers, that like they've took the audience pretty much. But like
that's your perspective on it?
That's what they're saying, academics is saying, and
who's they?
Like the internet and stuff. They said that, you know. them people out there.
Oh, okay. I think Soulja Boy jumped the gun. I also think Blueface kind of jumped the gun as far as like what the nigga meant, really, because he kind of dived in. I don't know if you have it, but he dived in on his stream, the background of what he meant by these statements as far as how he felt about artists streaming. There's a clip also that Blueface has of him talking to DDG about how he feels about streaming when he had first originally got out, which is kind of the same sentiment that Academics was going to. So he basically meaning anybody who has music as their priority, as like, nigga, when it comes to them, what are you selling? They're selling music. You get me? In contrast to somebody like Blueface, I'm gonna give you an example. So like Blueface, for an example, although he does make music, although he does have hits and et cetera, and he still continues to put music out. Music is not his priority, right? So he has shows, he has, these antics where he gets like, goes stupid viral when he does like anything with interviews or whatever the case may be. So I would say his main pull is his entertainment, it's himself, it's his personality. That's what sells the most, Blueface's personality, in contrast to somebody like, I don't know, Lil Baby or 21 Savage, people who sell music. They're not known for their personality. Somebody like that, like, when I ain't gonna lie, when I seen Lil Baby on the podcast, it was like, okay, cool. Like, it didn't really help him. He didn't walk away from the not podcast. He didn't walk away from those streams like and benefit. It was just like, okay. Like, the closest person to benefit was Offset, because Offset and Kai, because that was like a lit stream, but at the same time, like, Offset didn't leave that situation and benefit. Like, people just thought he was cool. Like, all right, cool, but like, it didn't benefit his music, his streams and shit like that. So,
but he pretty much said streaming killed rappers' aura.
Yeah, he basically saying like, being on the stream, like, people, because I mean, from the aspect of this, okay, a lot of artists don't do interviews for the same reason why they don't do streams. Like Cardi, for instance. Cardi left this nigga, got on this nigga Aiden stream for like a couple mil or something like that, and was only there for 12 minutes and left. You get what I'm saying? Like, that nigga is the most, let's just explain who I just said. Cardi. I mean, let's dive into what I just said. Cardi is one of the most mysterious artists in the industry right now. You get what I'm saying? And streaming it's all about exposing who you are. That is the core of it. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, it just all depends on the type of person you are and the type of career that you're trying to lead. If you're trying to lead a mysterious career, a mysterious type of aesthetic in your career, it's not smart to do streams. Like Uzi on streams is cool because, yeah, he a little mysterious, but he's also like Uzi. Like, he's like his own, I don't know how to put it, but like for somebody like Lil Baby or like Cardi, you get what I'm saying? Like, people will see like, oh, they'll look at Cardi and be like, you're not interesting, bro. You're just mysterious and weird for nothing. Like, what is it to you? Like, that's how they'll look at it, because when you're on stream, they want to be entertained. That's the whole thing. You got to entertain this stream, the fan. It's a lot different. It's live. So, yeah, I don't know. Academics,
I took it more as
I get his explanation. I have the luxury of like hearing his explanation, so I get what he overall meant, but I still feel like he did these tweets for people to get the idea of what everybody's tripping about him for, because he wants the engagement. I'm pretty sure he did that on purpose, because he could have worded it in the way he explained it, but he didn't on purpose. So yeah, Blueface dissed him and Soulja Boy dissed him. I think those are the only people of artists who responded to that. Maybe we'll hear more in music. I don't know.
We don't know.
Act is act, though.
I know. I took it more as like he's trying to say like part of the reason like the music industry like with rap is down is because of streaming. The streamers and took over their audience and stuff, and like they're the people that they're listening to for the entertainment and like the street entertainment now instead of the music and stuff. And I'm like, you need to sit down, man.
Yeah,
we doing this too,
that's
and
not
that's not it, man.
Yeah, that's not what it is. Music is where it's at. It's a little slow right now, but I mean, shit, niggas just not dropping. And the reason why, like, and the ones that always drop or that usually drop, they have dropped, and it just hasn't did what they wanted to do. So now they're saying they're blaming it on music's just not where it needs to be. No, nigga, the attention and the want is in a different like lane now. Niggas want real rap now. Like that little just regular same song shit, just a different beat. That shit it's over with now, man. Niggas gotta really come. Pause.
Like, that's what I also feel like about it though. I'm like, I feel like rap is down because those.
But it ain't down. We gotta stop saying that. It ain't down. It's just on pause. They're not even on pause.
No. In the sense of like, no. The reason why it's not charting the way it usually charts right now on the things because these artists, like, they're like, they came out and was proud to be ignorant of the fact that like, oh yeah, I'm not good at rapping. I'm just a feel. I just feel good. I'm a vibe and this and that. And that after a minute, that vibe goes away, people. Yeah. It was like, and now them songs ain't hitting like they was. Like when your core audience was in high school. Now they grown and got kids. It was like they're not as wild and rambunctious as they was. It was like NBA YoungBoy still feels that way because his audience is hella young. But like once they grow up a little bit, it's like you gonna see it change, that kind of stuff. People need to change, and then we need to start giving people who can actually rap a fucking chance. Start playing them on the mainstream radio and stuff. But like give these artists a chance, the ones who are really rapping about stuff, especially substance.
Exactly. And it's a lot of artists out there that's been doing it. I just hope, you know what I'm saying, they start getting them Grammys. Shout out Coast Contra.
Yeah,
shout out Coast Contra. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They've been doing it for a while now, and when I say been doing it, I mean when each drop of they little cipher thing, when they just all sitting in a circle and just barring out, everyone has been amazing. Like literally, them niggas is cold. They remind me of old hip hop a lot. Shout out to Coast Contra for sure.
Yeah, we need a lot more stuff like that. But we're gonna keep it short today, y'all. Man, thank y'all for tuning in and watching with us, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's your boy, that one guy, J1s.
It's Lit KG.
All right, man. We want y'all to like, share, and subscribe this for us, man. Until next week, man, we out of here, y'all.